We're here to talk about games and shit.
That works. Okay. Hello, everybody. This is That Game Review Show. I am James, and I am with my co-hosts Crab of War 2 and TDSK 17. I am gesturing when I don't need to.
James, stop gesturing. Stop it. Stop it.
What?
All right.
So, if I can't gesture, can I masturbate?
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
It's not. We have rules against Skype calls, but the same as Skype calls, so you're fine.
Okay, cool.
Exactly. We can't see you or hear you doing it, at least.
I mean, if we hear it, I don't got a problem.
Matthew, it's not Tuesday.
What?
Well, let's just all three of us do it.
Okay.
Nah, my microphone will be loud enough. Okay, we were here to talk about games and shit, not masturbation and shit.
Same thing.
Is
But
it?
Terrell is right. We are here to discuss That Game Review Show's top 2019 anticipated games.
Top 20? Holy
Or not
shit.
20,
We're going above and beyond. We've got two
What was it like?
lists.
What was
Put
it
in the
like? 12?
Yeah, it was
Like 12 unique games?
There were 12 unique ones.
We have 12 unique games between the three of us.
Yes. So basically, I had Crab and Terrell write down their top 5 anticipated games, and I stacked it with mine, and I have developed a list, a very comprehensive list of
So we gonna.
our top games.
So are you going to ask, bring one up, and are we going to talk about it a little bit, or are we just going to run through this list?
Well, I figured we would talk about it a little bit.
I figured as much, but I might as well ask anyway. Let's do it.
Doesn't really make sense to just be like, yeah, number 18
Number 10.
is Cube. Or
Number 10 is motherfucker.
is
Probably
motherfucker.
haven't
No,
heard
it's
about
not.
this game.
Okay.
All right,
Uh,
I'm ready.
So first off, did you guys write
Jesus
down
Christ.
some runner-ups?
Do I have any runner-ups? I don't know the list.
Well, no, from your personal lists. Like I asked you to.
From my personal list?
Yeah.
Let me pull up my personal list again.
Because like the thing is, I'm not really excited because for any other games because I don't really. I'm not
Honestly,
really interested in any other ones.
I would say I probably am excited for Devil May Cry, even though I don't know anything about it, because I feel like it would be somewhat of a point for me to jump into the series.
It will absolutely will not be.
Okay, then never mind. That's why it's a runner-up then.
McGee, the amount of times I've heard you say jump into the series this year is pretty high.
I mean, that's because I am jumping into a lot of series.
But why are you jumping?
Because I'm not gonna just walk in.
What causes you to jump like the jump man?
Mario?
Mario!
Alright. So, Terrell, your runner-up was Devil May Cry 5.
Yeah.
And Crab, you don't have any runner-ups?
I have none.
Okay. Well, I put like 5 for runner-ups.
Wait, I might have another one because I don't remember. I didn't put it in there. Fuck, I forgot to put this in my list. The Pathless that was announced at the Game Awards.
I have no idea what that is.
It's made by the people that made Abzul.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's that game. It's really beautifully stylized, and I think it looks interesting. It looks like it might be similar to Shadow of the Colossus or something. You're hunting giant creatures, and it's beautiful. And I really am looking forward to playing that game.
Well, cool. Yeah, I'll look into that. I'm looking forward to Pray for the Gods, though, which will come out
Oh
eventually.
yeah, is that game ever coming out?
James, check your email. I got an alpha code.
Oh, yeah, I got the alpha code, too.
I've been playing it. It's been interesting. I can't record or really talk about it at all because I signed an NDA, but it's been fun.
Yeah, I'd rather just wait.
That's fair because it's a little rough
All right.
currently. Anyway,
So, I'll say one of my runner-ups, Shovel Knight, King of Cards.
is this a new expansion or is it a new game?
It's the last DLC they're gonna do.
All right.
Shovel Knight's still getting DLC?
Yep,
Damn.
this is the last one, and it's exciting. A, because it's the last one, but I
Yeah.
finally want to see what they're gonna do after Shovel Knight.
They could finally stop dedicating their souls to one game.
Yeah, exactly. They've been working
it's
on this
true.
thing since
Like, I
2014.
I enjoyed Shovel Knight. I was bad at it. I enjoyed it though, and I am excited to see what Yacht Games does.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
They've got all that Shovel Knight money now. Holy shit!
And it's still selling.
I know
Yeah.
it's still selling like crazy. So they're gonna make themselves a killing.
And
On the
Shovel
next
Knight's
game.
even showing
Unless
up in
it's-
fighting games and Smash and stuff, so they're still getting money
Well,
from that.
when you think about it, Shovel Knight really started this like retro style renaissance we're in.
That was Cave Story.
Was it?
Yeah.
I didn't hear much about Cave Story. The one that blew up that I heard about was Shovel Knight.
As far as I know, Cave Story was really one of the first ones for people to be like, hey, indie games are a thing.
Yeah. But that was like a full 10 years before Shovel Knight, so
Yeah. Like the one that's really kicked it into high gear recently has been Shovel Knight. It's kind of started it in the past couple of years.
I guess so. Just revitalized it a little bit. Alright, so I guess we
Yeah.
should get started on our list.
oh boy.
I'm actually really excited to see what you guys put.
So I will preface, one list only has three unique games, whereas the other two have 4 unique games.
Okay.
So one of us is less unique than the others, and I don't remember which one. I believe it was Matthew.
Who's
Yeah.
less unique?
Yes.
I think had I remembered the path list, like I loved the game, and if I just would have thought about it and put it in my list, I would have been top unique.
See, because like I knew somewhere I wanted to put Code Vein, but at the same time, that's just like weeb Dark Souls, and like, no, not right now.
I'm gonna start playing the Surge, just so you guys know.
I've heard it's really bad.
I have to, but I still want to try it.
I own it. I was thinking about playing it, but I don't really feel like it.
That's fair. Anyway, let's move on. I also
Terrell,
need to start
just-
Persona 5.
If you play a Souls-like game, just play Dark Souls.
Yeah.
I might as well pick up the remaster.
Dude, if anything, just get Dark Souls 2. It's super cheap.
Oh, absolutely.
Dirt cheap?
It's like $10 right now.
All right.
Actually, what is Dark Souls Remaster on?
Anyway,
Should be down to like $35 right now, I think.
Oh god.
Depends if you buy it used or not.
Yeah, Dark Souls Remastered isn't on sale.
oh,
So,
damn.
$40.
Fun.
Yay.
Alright. Okay, so
Let's do this shit.
so we have 3 games in tied for last place.
Okay.
Far Cry New Dawn.
Which is the nuclear little expansion thing, is it not?
Yeah, it's a whole game that practically should be an expansion. But I'm intrigued by it because I really enjoyed Far Cry 5 this year. I think it could be interesting, a continuation of the storyline, and I think it'll be better than Primal at least.
I actually heard pretty good things about Primal.
It's kind of like it's not a terrible game. It's just kind of a bastardized child of Far Cry.
You probably just don't like it because you're not shooting guns all the time.
No, I've actually never played the game. I should have really no opinion. I'm just telling you what I've heard.
Right.
I haven't played the game. Fuck off. I don't own it. You can come and check.
Oh, I'll come and check something, boy.
Okay, do it. I'll see you in an hour.
I could probably get there in like 20 minutes.
You could, but I
We
was
gotta finish this.
We gotta finish this.
I should probably shower
But
first too.
I'm interested to see what they do, mainly because this post-apocalyptic like nuclear thing has always been like a Fallout and Bethesda deal lately.
Ooh, Bethesda, I love them.
Oh God. So I just want to see more companies take a spin on it, but I feel as if the Far Cry one is going to be like a really watered down, considering it's taking place right after Far Cry 5, and the bomb dropped like what 20 miles from this town, and it already looks regrown. The game looks pretty though.
Oh, of course, all about graphics.
I just said it looked pretty.
Holy shit, in graphics.
I'm just interested to see what they do with this post-apocalyptic scenario in Far Cry, because I enjoy Far Cry.
Yeah, we'll see. I still haven't played any of them.
They're probably not your cup of tea because they have pretty bad like visual shaking and explosions and bullshit. It's Michael Bay, the video game.
And the fact that you can break your finger 20 times and then you heal. So
You don't do that in Far Cry 5, unfortunately.
Sad times.
I know. I love Far Cry 3 for that reason, though.
3 and 4.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It wasn't 4, too. I enjoy 4 as well.
All right. So
Anyway,
next game.
What else is on that?
Next game tied for last place. Fire Emblem: The Three Houses.
Yep.
I know very little about Fire Emblem.
Yes.
So
I don't know much, but I've always had a passing interest in the series. I've just never wanted to start one. And I figured, since it's coming to the Switch over here...
Okay, it is going to be on Switch?
Try it out. Yeah.
Alright, that makes me a little more interested, but I have zero...
Me as well.
Zero interest in strategy RPGs.
Oh, see, that's why. Because I play the occasional this guy. I like strategy RPGs.
So strategy RPGs, is it a similar combat to the mobile game? Because I did try the mobile game.
I've never played the mobile game. I cannot tell you.
Okay, so like the mobile game has this checkerboard kind of thing.
Yes.
You move the people
Oh
around.
yeah, that sounds like it.
I do enjoy that style of gameplay, so I may actually pick it up when it comes out on Switch.
That's strategy RPG.
Oh, really?
Yes, but Mario Rabbids is more like SOCOM.
Yeah, it's more XCOM and stuff.
Yeah, that's more of a SOCOM strategy type. But you know that I might actually give this a try. You've kind of intrigued my interest a little bit, because I do enjoy strategy games.
I can't get behind them. That's just me though.
Are they too drawn out for you?
Yeah, I have a hard time with RPGs in general.
That's fair.
So
I'm over here. For some reason, I have a harder time with RPGs, and I don't know why, because I play like tabletop RPGs. And I also have a hard time with other like strategy games, even though I sit here and play Civ. I play Civ for
Civ,
hours.
You're managing the economy.
I
That's
am
not
managing the
strategy.
economy.
yeah,
I'm
Civ
also
is
taking
not
over
an
Gandhi
RPG.
with my nukes.
Civ is like
It's like SimCity.
It's just like managing life, your world, and then you got to make sure you don't piss people off.
Yeah,
Or do piss
you
people
are
off.
you are President Trump. Like that's it.
Or you're Hitler. Because I've played a Hitler role before.
Of course you have.
Because you're sitting there, you're like, whoa, does Russia have oil? Well, shit, looks like we need that oil.
Oh shit. They've got oil, coal, and iron?
Oil
Shit,
bet they
sign me
do.
up. Rolls panzer tanks into Russia. You
Go on,
will
guys,
give
I'm just
me
gonna
your
sit on the
oil,
bar real
Catherine. And then the 200-year war starts.
And you lose.
I've actually won one of those wars.
But did we? Did we win?
We together know, but we need to try again because we know what we need to do now.
What did it cost?
Everything.
All right. So next game, this is my game. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night.
I've not heard of this game.
Neither have I.
Terrell, I know for a fact you've heard of it because we talked about it on one of our super old podcasts a few years ago.
Ooh.
Oh God. So maybe. Okay, I will look it up. What is it? Bloodstained?
Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. So basically, have you two heard of Castlevania Symphony of the Night?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
That.
Here, I'm gonna
It's
drop
that.
it in chat for you, Matthew. This is the Google page.
Yeah, it's...
Made by 505?
No, I believe they're just helping.
Okay.
But Koji Igarashi is the director of most of the Metroidvania, Castlevania series. So, like, Symphony of the Night, Portrait
Oh,
of
this
Ruin.
is coming to Switch as well.
Yes, it is.
Ooh.
But yeah, he was behind all of those games. And since Konami's like, nah, homie, we're not gonna fund another Castlevania game like that, he's like, okay, fuck you guys, I'm gonna go make my own shit.
Yeah, you know, I've seen this before with Mighty Number 9.
I have two.
Yes, but this actually
I'm a
looks
little-
good.
Is that the difference? Does it actually look like a good game?
Yes. But also,
I mean,
I'm pretty sure
I
people
sent
thought
you
Mighty
a
Number
link.
9
It's
looked
got
good.
fucking a lot of.
I mean,
It's got a lot of. It's interesting. I like the style.
it's
for
very
sure.
anime.
It's
Yes,
very
it
anime.
is. But yeah, they showed off like some beta gameplay of it, and it looks decent.
So it actually like looks like it plays well too.
Yeah. Yeah, so my hopes are fairly high, but not high enough for it to be past number 5 on my list.
Okay, that's fair.
Alright, so next, tied for second to
18th,
last placed.
So like 19th.
Yes. There's 2 games. First, Doom Eternal.
Ooh.
And this was on Terrell's list. Only Terrell's list at number 4.
Mm-hmm.
Doom Eternal. Okay, so it just looks like more Doom, and I'm okay with this. I want to play more Doom.
Absolutely.
I enjoy Doom. So, of course, I'm going to be a little excited about it. Am I a little concerned because it's coming from Bethesda now? Yes. But at the same time, it's coming from id. So, I just want to play more Doom. Like, I'm excited to play more Doom next year.
I mean, honestly, it just looks like 2016 Doom, but just it's like it's going to be expanded upon. So I don't
Exactly.
think they can fuck it up. So
It's going to
Yeah,
be
so my
very-
hopes are pretty high.
yeah,
Yeah, like, I'm just excited to play more Doom. I don't even... It looks the same. It looks like it's going to play a little bit faster even. And I'm like, okay, I'm okay with this. I enjoy Doom. Why not throw it on my list?
Yeah.
I'm anticipated for it.
Yeah, Doom Eternal was on my runner-up list, and I was
That's fair.
really tempted to put it on there, but nah.
I forgot about Doom Eternal, and then I was like thinking about it. I'm like, shit, that's right. That is slated to come out next year.
Yes, it
And
is.
I just Doom. Doom's so fun.
Since it's not on anyone else's list, Wolfenstein Youngblood looks pretty good too.
That I didn't put that on my list because it's a DLC.
Yeah, I didn't put it on my list either, so runner-up. But it
Oh,
looks
yeah.
really good.
It looks interesting, at least. I have yet to play the second Wolfenstein though.
It's
Yeah, but-
good.
I just haven't
I
gotten around.
felt
to
like it was a little more boring than the first.
It also seemed like a bit preachy too, so that's kind of
Yeah. The characters were
'Cause
way
they-
more, like, obnoxious about it.
That concerns me a little bit.
Yeah, I need to finish it, because I also want to play all the DLCs for it as well. So,
That's fair.
All I know is that the Hitler scene in Wolfenstein 2 is like the best thing ever.
That I do really enjoy. Fucking here comes Hitler. And
yeah, I
he's
know,
all
I know he's
coughing
in
and
it,
shit.
but I
He's
don't
old
know
as
much about
fuck.
it.
It's a really good scene. I love it.
It is. I've seen that scene. I enjoy I enjoy it, and it's
Now,
one of the reasons
now,
I've been
now we're gonna
thinking
get a
about picking
Vox
it up.
article saying, "Are the members of TGRS Nazis?"
Yeah,
Yeah,
TGRKKK. Come on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
TGRKKK, because it rolls right off the tongue.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, that game review, Ku Klux Klan. I mean,
Which would be hysterical considering, one, you still hang out with both a Jew and a black man on a regular basis.
yes, it's a ploy.
And,
They're my
and-
first victims.
and I'm pretty sure you have sexual relations with one of them.
Yeah, it depends on the day.
Understandable.
Okay. So, sidetrack.
That derailed fast. Holy shit.
Okay, next game on the list. This is only on my list. Yoshi's Crafted World.
Ooh, Yoshi.
Ooh.
Okay? When it was
Is it
initially
similar
revealed,
to Woolly World?
It's going to be basically the sequel to Woolly World. I believe it's
Yeah.
also made by Feel Good Games as well.
Oh,
like I've seen gameplay of it, and it looks like it could be good. But the reason I didn't put it on my list is because when it was revealed, I didn't care because they put it right after the Metroid Prime 4 reveal. So
See, and that's
that kind of
and that's where we're different.
kinda
I didn't give
forgot
two
about
shits
it.
about Metroid.
yeah. So I kind of forgot about Yoshi.
I kind of also forgot about Yoshi, but I don't have a stake in the Metroid series, so I kind of forgot about Metroid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just think it looks really good. I've loved the Yoshi games since I was a wee lad.
Going for is really good.
I've not played a Yoshi's game. So.
If it's half as good as Woolly World was, it'll still be a very good game because Woolly
That's fair.
World was excellent.
That's fair.
All right. So next game on the list. This is a Terrell game.
Is it?
Journey PC.
Yeah, okay. I really, really like the game Journey. I really do. The music, the atmosphere, just its embodiment of its game is just I love it on the PlayStation. And now it's coming to PC on a port, and I'm just like, okay, I'm very okay with this, and I'm excited to play it again on my PC. So that was my entire reasoning behind that one.
But is it 4K?
I believe it will. But I'm not gonna play it in 4K 'cause I don't have a fucking monitor that can handle that.
I don't either.
My computer could do it if I went out and bought a monitor for the fucking what, $250, $300.
Very affordable.
Very affordable.
I'm cool sticking with like my $90 monitor.
Yeah,
I'm
1080.
cool sticking with my 1080p monitor. I'm good. But I'm really excited to play that game again because it's been so long, and I know I could just go and play it on the PS4 right now, but I'm excited to play it on my computer. I'm excited to have it on my computer.
I could never get into Journey. Like I loved Flower, but Journey I didn't like that much.
I need to continue playing Fee, that one other game I was excited about a couple years ago. Because I picked it up on the Switch, and I need to continue playing it. I was having a really good time. I really enjoy those games. Where it's just atmospheric as fuck.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Like it's super chill, and I like to just chill out with those games.
All right. Okay, so next on our list, we have 3 more games tied for, I guess, 4th place?
Fourth to last?
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, and then the next 4 are these 4 games.
Okay.
I didn't really number these all that well, but it's you get the
Clearly.
point.
Anyway. Yeah, I get the point.
Well, because I have them based on the amount of points they got, so these next 3 games have 5 points.
Oh, okay.
So we will start with Matthew, Metroid Prime 4.
Mm-hmm. This game is it just needs to exist. We haven't had a mainline Metroid game since 2010 and a good one since 2007. Besides Samus Returns, but they were announced at like the same day.
Yes, and do you count AM2R as well?
I I do count AM2R, but I don't count it in terms of actual Nintendo game because it's not.
AM2R
But
was pretty good.
it was. I played through it.
Yeah,
But it's just that this series like just needs games because they always just like put this series on hold. It's happened multiple times.
yeah. I kind of feel bad for the Metroid series, and I feel bad for the Earthbound series
Oh, poor mother, dude. Oh my god.
because
I
it's
wanna
been
start-
17 years since Mother 3.
It has been no, I don't think it's been that long. Mother 3 came out 2006.
2006.
I need
That's
to-
still 14 years though.
That's a long time. I need to go back and play through the Mother games. Mother and Earthbound.
And they're the same series.
Yeah,
I know they're
it's
the
all
same stories. I just don't know which one I'd rather play through.
Play through Earthbound, then Mother 3. You don't have to play
Okay.
Mother 1. No one cares about that one.
Okay.
Yeah, Mother 1 is, from my understanding, iffy at best. It suffers really hard from first game syndrome.
Yeah, and it's an NES game, so that doesn't help it much.
Oh. Is Mother 1 Earth isn't it just Earthbound or is it
No.
no,
Earthbound,
it's separate?
Earthbound
It's
is Mother
different.
2.
Okay.
Yeah. They call it over here Earthbound Beginnings.
Oh.
Or yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which, God, they had it all like fully translated, but they didn't bring it over for whatever reason.
I mean, didn't they release the first one for the Virtual Console for something?
Yeah, that was Earthbound Beginnings. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh, but Mother
Huh.
3, they'll release that on the Japanese eShop, but...
But yeah, Mother 2 and Earthbound are the same game, and you can play a fan translation of Mother 3 on a Game Boy Advance emulator, so...
I still don't understand why Nintendo just didn't use their translation. They gave them permission to.
I don't know. I need to go
Because
is
Nintendo.
Earthbound still on the SNES emulation thing with online?
On the Wii U eShop, yeah.
I know it's on the eShop, but is it on like the Switch?
No, that's
No.
only NES games right now.
Shit.
Yeah, because
Alright.
Nintendo is stupid.
It is on the
Honestly, they're
SNES
being very
Classic.
dumb.
Speak of Virtual Console. It's free money.
It is on the SNES Classic if you have one.
I may have to pick those up because they're going off shelves.
Yeah.
Yes, they
I
are.
have to.
They're not producing them anymore. I should probably go pick one up, and they're pretty cheap.
Yeah, if you're paying $150-ish for both, so...
Yeah. All right. I'm. Yeah.
If
Okay.
you're only picking up one, though, do the SNES one.
Yeah. The
Okay.
SNES games are just kind of better just because of the hardware and controller. And...
That's fair.
And also
Earthbound is on-
the controllers, the cables are way longer on the SNES Classic.
Oh, I have way longer.
Oh
Uh,
God.
I don't know if either of you watched my video, but I described the NES Classic cords as disgustingly short.
James, I've played with you on your NES Classic.
I don't believe you have.
I have. Last time I was at your house. They are disgustingly short.
I don't believe you have.
James, I was there. We did this. I played Mario. I was shit.
No, Terrell, I own original Mario with original controllers. I think you're just confused.
No, we played the classics. I'm not joking. We were playing the classic editions because I asked to see them.
I don't remember any of this. I think you're just insane.
No, I'm not. I promise.
Then clearly you're breaking into my house without me knowing, and you're playing my video games, and I don't appreciate it.
Then that's all right. I apologize for breaking into your house with your permission.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anyways, so that was another
Really
fucking
good.
tangent.
We are really, really good at this.
Yes, we are. Next game, Outer Worlds. This was Terrell's game.
Ooh,
Ooh,
Obsidian.
yes. Obsidian's coming in with the original developers are Fallout, and they's making a game.
And didn't they also do Fallout New Vegas as well?
They
Yes.
did.
Okay.
And they made the Stick of Truth.
They did. They made the Stick of Truth, and they made
No, they didn't make the sequel.
Yeah,
They
Fractured Butthole,
No.
I believe, was just Ubisoft.
Yeah, it was just Ubisoft.
No wonder why it wasn't as
Yeah,
good.
no wonder why it was bad.
Um,
Not bad, but just not.
but not as good. Obsidian, since they've been acquired by Microsoft, it makes me really happy because they have the money and the financial backing.
And isn't Outer Worlds coming out on PS4 and PC as well?
Yes,
It's coming out on
yes.
everything. It's
That's-
coming out on everything.
Yeah, I was hearing about that. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I think it's because they started the project before they were acquired.
Well, and Microsoft's always been pretty cool about that shit.
Yeah.
They really have. And
Oh.
honestly, the game just looks like Fallout, but in a different setting and maybe a little bit more interesting, actually.
Good, because I can't stand Fallout usually.
Yeah, 'cause Obsidian
I'm-
makes just.
Obsidian has pretty much said that they want to make the best RPGs out there.
I mean, they already made Knights of the Old Republic.
They already made Knights of the Old Republic. They've already made Fallout New Vegas. I'm really excited to see this Outer
Fallout
Worlds
New
title.
Vegas was kind of tainted by the Bethesda engine, but
Yeah,
By
it was,
the
it was on
creation
the same
engine,
engine as Fallout 3,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, the
besides
creation engine.
that,
Woohoo.
it's still like the best 3D Fallout by some people.
It is.
I didn't like Fallout 3 much, but I
Well, that's 'cause they
hated
played
New
it super
Vegas.
safe.
Like, I couldn't stand New
Oof.
Vegas.
I have watched New Vegas in full and almost beaten it on my own.
Dude, trust me. You want to experience pain? Play the original Fallout. Those things hurt.
Yeah. But now the creators of Fallout and Obsidian are working together on a new
Obsidian?
franchise, and it looks amazing.
Good. Yeah, when more
It's
info
not
comes out, I'll
great
look into it.
Bethesda.
Absolutely. I love the trailer. It was like, I like this. The tone is interesting. It feels like Fallout, like the tone, but it also feels a little funnier.
Like Borderlands.
Like a little bit Borderlands thrown in, and I'm okay with that. I enjoyed Borderlands too.
God, I need to get back into those.
Oh, Borderlands is great.
I played the first one for like 3 hours, and then I stopped.
Hey, that's how I did it, but it was with 2.
All right. High five.
Wins.
Okay, so next game, I did not bring this up, but these 3 games that are ranked at 5 points each, they are all of our number 1 games.
Oh, really?
So everything past this next game will be combined points.
Okay.
So last number 5 is mine. Take a wild guess.
A wild guess?
Devil May Cry 5.
Devil May Cry 5. Oh, it's just so good. Oh, the
Have you-
demo makes me
Dude,
so
the
happy.
The Resident Evil 4 engine does look really good, but the
It does.
gameplay wise, it just looks like Devil May Cry.
Yes,
that's a good
and
thing.
I can't ask for much more than that. It looks so good, and the trailers they've been releasing just make me so happy. Like, if they... I brought this up on Twitter, like, I would hate it if they did this, but if they released, like, the Nero demo on Xbox One, the Dante demo on PS4, and the V demo on PC, like, I said it would suck, but I would actually be super into that.
Well, yeah, because you could play all. Okay, maybe not the PC one, because that seems like that'd be a bitch and a half to run. But
I think my PC could do it. I'd just have to turn the settings down.
yeah, just turn them to like potato. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played through Devil May Cry 2. I think I could handle iffy looking Devil May Cry 5.
Except here's the thing: those games look bad because the hardware wasn't that good.
Yeah, Devil May Cry 3, it looks iffy. 4 looks pretty good, but that was also a PS3 360 game.
Yeah,
That's fair.
But yeah, I can't wait.
When does it come out again? Doesn't it come out in the early part of the year?
March 12th. No, March 8th, I think.
Oh god, we're gonna lose James for a week, Matthew. We should prep now.
Oh, I have
Don't worry. But the week that comes out, he'll have a script ready and everything. He's already gonna be recorded. He's gonna have all the gameplays 100%ed. He's gonna be ready.
Isn't that right, Capcom?
Please?
Actually, I put in the description of, I think it was 1, that Capcom should give us a review copy of 5, and if they did, I will absolutely have it out by the time the game comes out. But still waiting on that email, Capcom.
Capcom. You keep saying Capcom. Can we officially put it in the tags?
Yes.
Yes.
Sponsored by Capcom.
No, we're not. But we would like to be.
Hideaki Itsuno.
Call us.
The director of 5, I followed him on Twitter, and he followed me back. So it's like, I'm basically best friends with him.
Excuse me?
No. James, it's all in your head. I don't think he cares.
James, calm down. You're getting too far into this.
We're basically best friends.
No.
He's going to be my best man at my wedding.
Oh, is he?
Yes, he works with my uncle that works at Nintendo.
I see.
So when's the Nintendo Switch 2 coming out?
Next week.
Oh shit, dude.
Yeah, Nintendo really dropped the ball. They couldn't get it out by Christmas, so they're like, we're not going to bring it up.
We're
You know what, I
gonna
swear to
get it
God.
out by New Year's.
If there was a revised Switch next week, I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
It's not. No, they
I
pretty
know
much
there's
said
not,
they're not
but
doing
if there
it.
is, one,
Technically, there already is a revised Switch. Every Switch after July last year is a revised version.
I mean, you can't hack it anymore, so it's not like it
Yeah,
matters.
that's as much revision as they've done.
Yeah, and I feel like that's all they're going to do for a while, just revise it,
Yeah.
as they've done with all of their systems.
I mean, they already patched out a hardware bypass. I don't know how, but they did. So I don't think they need a new one.
Yeah, honestly. All right. What's next, James? What's up, Jamesy boy?
Sorry, I'm just still very upset that you two don't believe that I'm best friends with Capcom.
Okay, you know what, James? I'll see when I see it. I'll believe it, 100%. Send me a screenshot of him following you back.
Oh, yes, actually, I can do that.
Yeah, you can.
The just the coincidental nature of everything that has happened with that has been beautiful.
With Capcom.
It is absolutely hysterical.
It's Suno. No, stop. Twitter, stop. Here we go. Screenshot. Discord. Sorry, this is
I've got
riveting.
one fresh out of the dryer
fucking-
blanket. I'm really happy now. This is my this is my number one game of the year.
What blanket?
Fresh out of the fresh out of the
God.
dryer blankets.
Games.
I fucking told you, bitches.
That's
No, but here's the
Game
thing.
designer.
Here's the thing. He's Japanese.
So
Does he understand anything you say?
No. The reason
he has
I
a
say
translator.
No, here's what I say. Like, he's Japanese, so he might just be doing it like, oh, you followed me, I'm gonna follow you back. I'm gonna be nice.
Yeah, I mean, look at how
Follow
many
for a
people he's
follow?
following. I mean,
I feel like, yeah, James, I don't think you're that special, buddy.
he is my homie.
Totally.
He's like, you know what?
clearly
This
see it.
TGRS. You know what? Itsuno, if you watch our shit, fucking retweet us. Get what
Totally.
your fucking translator, whose name I can't remember, to do it.
Oh, that's just rude. You can't just forget the name of the translator. They're almost as important as the person.
Exactly.
Except for the one that completely misrepresented what they were saying about Mighty Number 9.
Oof.
Ooh.
Mighty Number 9 won't cause any memory damage to your actual computer. Any memory leakage, I think it was.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, you guys know what happened with the translator, right?
What do you do?
God, who fucking developed it? I don't remember. But,
Someone.
yeah.
It was crowdfunded.
Ooh, no, God, Capcom. I'm sorry, I forgot. God, art director of Mega Man X. He was saying something about how, like, yeah, the game kind of sucks and whatever. And the translator, after he's done translating, is like, well, it's better than nothing. So everyone was like, oh, the director just said it's better than nothing.
Oh.
Well,
I mean-
damn.
I mean, that basically means the same thing.
Basically.
Translator versus the actual director, though.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it was just misinterpretation, which kind of sucks.
It happens, though.
Kamiya. No, not Kamiya.
Isn't a perfect science. Or a perfect profession, either. It can be taken up to human error.
Yeah, like this guy putting his own opinion in there, and everyone misinterpreted it as the director saying it.
Right. However, that's mostly on that translator. But, like, some things don't perfectly translate, so depending on what he thought the context could even be. Like, I can see where he was going. He was trying to sneak this shit in. Anyway, what's next on that list there, Jamesy boy?
Okay, so these next two games are on both my list and Matthew's list. Terrell, yours is the most unique list, and I think I said it wasn't, so I apologize.
No, you said Matthews wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Because here's the thing. Me and James play, like, a lot of the same shit.
You guys do.
And at the same time, we play a lot of different shit.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. What's up?
So, Terrell, just sit back and relax.
All right, I will.
So these are both at 6 points. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice.
It's from Soft Game.
Yeah, it's from Soft. It's Dark Souls, basically.
Well, it's not a Soulsborne game.
But it's gonna be similar shit.
Yeah.
I thought it looked really interesting when I saw the
completely
trailer.
single player. So there's that.
That's fine by me. I never play online anyways.
I'm interested to see how the weird death mechanic works.
Oh, like the rebirth mechanic and shit.
Yeah, where in the trailers he dies, but then he just kind of doesn't.
Gets up.
Yeah, he gets back up
undies.
and then kills the troll or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. That looks interesting to me as well.
I want to see the designs for the enemies because after Bloodborne, they can keep going. They can improve. I believe in them.
Absolutely. I'm interested to see if this is technically related to any of the Souls games.
In terms of lore or anything?
Yeah, like same universe. Let's say this is just different region of the world in the Bloodborne universe.
Yeah. I mean, I doubt it, but it's a possibility.
Yeah, it's from Soft.
That would be fascinating for sure. The one thing I worry about it, and this is just from an outsider's perspective and knowing this publisher, it's a published by Activision game.
It's from Soft though.
I know it's from Soft, so I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt that it's going to be okay.
Well, no, here's
but
the thing.
I just anything linked to Activision these days scares me.
Yeah, but just look at what Bandai Namco did. While the games are being made, they just kind of left it alone, and then after they stopped making the games, that's when they started to try to milk them. That's what Bandai was doing. So hopefully we get something like that because it's not too bad.
Yeah, there's worse
Fair,
fates.
and Activision does have its cash cows. So.
I mean, hey, as long as it makes the money, which it probably will, because the community is very dedicated.
It
I
absolutely
don't
will.
think, yeah, I don't think there's going to be any problems.
Right. I'm just saying. I have slight concern with anything Activision touches.
Now, here's the thing. Now, if they start charging healing items for real monies, I'm gonna be a little angry. But
God,
That's what I would be worried about.
God,
Yeah,
imagine
but
how bullshit that would be playing like
Yeah.
Dark Souls. If you pay $3.99, you get an extra 10 Estus flasks.
it's
That's what I'm worried about because
better get
if they can't turn a profit, usually Activision hasn't done it recently.
Yeah.
They're very much milking nostalgia and milking Call of Duty.
Well, that's going to be part of the thing. I don't feel like they're giving From Software that much money. So
They're
it's,
just publishing the game.
yeah, so it's not going to be a huge money sink on them. I feel like if it sells 1 million copies,
Activision will be satisfied.
yeah, they'll be like, okay, this has sold way more than we even expected it to.
Mhm.
Okay, that's fair. This is just from the outsider's perspective
because,
looking
like,
in.
with,
I do think it
with-
looks interesting, though.
with
I think
the
it looks
Souls
very
series-
pretty.
With the Souls series, the sales have just been increasing. Like Demon Souls sold practically nothing.
It also doesn't
Right.
help that Atlas had to publish it over here.
Yeah, that's true. And they shut down the server, so there's no point in getting it. But Dark Souls 3 is like, that's insane how many people actually got that game.
Oh yeah, it is insane. Yeah, every Souls game it's gone up.
Except Remaster. Remaster,
That one's iffy, but it's also not helps that it's the same game.
yeah.
Right.
But I'm partially going to put all that towards Microsoft when they gave out Dark Souls for free during one of their Xbox Live Gold things. I think that really drove the popularity of the series up.
Oh, hands down, because people could try it in a
Yeah.
danger-free
they can try it
environment.
without any like financial loss, and people like that.
Yeah, so my biggest concern is weapon variety, because as far as I know, there's only 4 or 5 different weapons.
hmm
Oh, and also no RPG mechanics, just in general.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So it's going to be weird. I have faith in it. I'm going to wait and see.
I might actually try it.
I feel like what they
I know
need to
I'm going to
do is
I know I'm going
focus.
to be ass at it, but the less the art, like if there's no RPG mechanics and stuff like that, because I understand the FromSoft RPG mechanics just from like playing like D&D and stuff like that, but I was never good at picking them. I always relied on you guys to tell me, and you guys would fuck me over. I might give this game a shot and see if it can't pull me into the Souls type game.
I mean, if there is a game that'll pull you into the Souls type game, it's Bloodborne.
Bloodborne, absolutely. That's what got me into it.
Do I own Bloodborne?
They gave it out for free for PS.
Oh yeah, I do. And I played it a little bit with you. I just never played it again.
Yeah.
I need to play it. I need to play more.
If you can convince yourself to beat it, I think you'll like it.
Didn't we say like 10,000 subscribers or whatever Terrell has to review Dark Souls?
Yes.
Yeah, some meme like that.
I'll keep my promise on that one. I will. It's gonna be hell. It's gonna
not
take
that
forever,
bad. It's not that
but I'll do it.
bad. It's not that bad.
Yeah. Yeah, especially because you have both Matthew and myself here.
That's fair.
Like, we can guide you.
That's fair. After I finish Persona, Matthew, I'll kick up Bloodborne again.
Oh, that'll be in like 8 months.
Nah,
I mean, I don't know.
I've got
The
Matthew
way-
to help me get through
the-
Persona 5.
I don't know. The way that the Persona games are made, it might not take 8 months.
It might take 6.
Yeah, it could. It could take 5. No less than that.
4 if you
No
really
less?
push it.
I mean, I beat Persona in a month, but that's because I like RPGs. So
Okay, maybe I'll start playing them both at the same time.
no, don't do that.
Yeah, you'll get confused.
All right, fair enough. Moving on.
Yep. Next game, Animal Crossing.
Oh, Animal Crossing. Okay, so while I've never played Animal Crossing, I've played games like Animal Crossing.
I have two.
Mainly, what I would be Viva Pinata.
Mm-hmm.
So I hold very high stakes in Animal Crossing because I
Do
put
you?
like 250 hours into New Leaf.
Oh my God! Did you pay off your debt?
I did a lot actually. I visited my town very recently, and they're like, "You've been gone for like a year and a half. What the fuck? We thought you died." It's like, no, I'm not dead. I'm still here. I'm sorry.
It's like I paid off the debt. I don't have any obligation to be here.
Yeah. I really just want them to show off more of the game. I
Hmm.
came up with a lot of ideas with Kyle about what they could do, and I hope they implement some of them because if you didn't know, I have friends in high places, so they
How
clearly
do you?
listen to me.
Well, see, 'cause here's the thing. Like, with the reveal, I'm so glad it wasn't just a Smash reveal because I've always wanted to play Animal Crossing because
Me too.
I just like that style of game. Because that's why I really want Slime Rancher because it seems like the same kind of thing. You just do what you want, just you know, like Stardew Valley. But I'm so glad it wasn't like, hey, Smash. Hey, you like Smash? Hey, do you like Smash Brothers? I heard you like Smash Brothers.
And I'm glad for that too because I really don't care about Smash Brothers. So that trailer gave me something to look forward to.
Yeah. And it's 2019, so that's soon enough.
I look forward to giving it a shot because I do enjoy Stardew Valley and stuff as well. Like, I know it wasn't on my list, but I've never played one. I played Stardew. I played the shit out of Stardew. Not nearly as much as James has put into Stardew.
Yeah,
But David, I
across
played Stardew.
everything, I'm at like 120 hours.
Oof.
Yeah, he has played the shit out of Stardew.
And actually, I've been playing it again.
Yeah, on the Switch.
So much time I've been spending.
But I enjoy it, so I'm excited to see that.
Something about like farming games.
Right?
They're so peaceful. Like you cannot be in a bad mood while playing Animal Crossing.
Except for when Tom Nook's fucking breaking down your house asking for his payments.
And even then, it's just like, Tom Nook, I have a blast making money for you.
It's like,
I'll get
trust
you your
me,
money.
I'll pay the debt eventually. Right now, I gotta catch a shark.
It's
Yeah.
real life simulator.
Yeah,
Welcome to a real life simulator.
I'm going to my friend's town. I'm going to be selling all this golden fruit. Like, I'm good for the money.
You just
You
gotta
won't
give
be
me a little bit more time, mister.
You won't be disappointed.
You won't be disappointed in me, I promise.
Alright. So, technically the last game, but I put another one on here because people might get upset.
Mhm.
Ooh.
So the last actual game, Luigi's Mansion 3. This was
yeah.
number 2 on Terrell's list and number 2 on Terrell's list. Or not Terrell, Crab's list.
Yep.
Matthew,
I
you've played them.
all
I
I,
haven't.
hope
I love them though.
all I,
I love
hope
watching it.
is that they ditch the completely mobile structure of 2 because it's just not as good as the original structure.
It's
It
not.
just breaks up the flow.
It kind of depends on what you're going for, though.
Well, like, because the 3DS was a completely portable console, so I understand why they did it mission based. I just don't want that for this.
And I feel that, but I feel like what they should do as well is have parts of, God, was it Hotel now? Have parts of the hotel change super drastically, like they did in Dark Moon.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was definitely an advantage of Dark Moon, the fact that mission to mission things changed a lot.
Yeah, I mean, Nintendo is really good, like with keeping it console based, but also optimized for mobile. Because like Breath of the Wild, they have the shrines that you can just like do really quick. You know, Odyssey's got the moons. Like they know what they're doing with
They
this
do.
console. So I have faith in them that they won't be completely portable based. Because like some of the ideas introduced into are really good, and I want that.
I know they already brought it back, but I don't like the Strobel that much.
Oh yeah, they did bring it back for the 3DS remake, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which was strange.
Yeah.
Luigi's
I
Mansion
don't.
on 3DS is really fucking hard.
Is it?
Yeah, because if you're playing on base model 3DS, you don't have the analog nub, so you can't aim. Because you gotta
don't have
aim
the
with
nipple.
the directional pad.
But you can't move.
Exactly. So it makes it really fucking hard.
You want to know what I didn't understand?
Hmm.
When they announced Luigi's Mansion 3, why did... And then they also announced, like, Luigi's Mansion on the 3DS. Why didn't they just put Luigi's Mansion on the Switch?
Shut up.
Same engine as Dark Moon.
Yeah. Like really all I think all it comes down to is they just want to keep producing some games for the 3DS to show like, hey, it's not dead.
Well, yeah, and 3DS
Even
has
though
sold
we
a
should
metric
really
fuck
kill
ton.
this thing off.
3D yeah,
We're not
3DS
going to.
Well, they're cheaper to make for the 3DS. It has a huge install base. It makes sense why they would do it. But at the same time,
I
if we
feel
can
like
get a Luigi's Mansion 1 that looks like 3 from what we've seen, that'd be amazing.
I feel like
That
what they
would-
should have done, which they did for Captain Toad, put it on both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that way,
that.
everyone's
Was it
happy.
Captain Toad a port though because it was a Wii U game?
Yes, but
Okay.
it was put onto both Switch and 3DS.
Yeah.
So they could have just done both.
Make everybody happy.
I don't think they were that confident in Luigi's Mansion 1 though. I don't know.
It has a cult following, though.
It does.
That's the
It
thing.
does.
Yeah, it's super fucking popular.
Maybe it was because actually no, I don't know why it could have. I don't know why they didn't release for the Switch.
Because
That's the question I've been asking this whole time.
Yeah.
Why didn't you release this on the Switch?
Because I'm pretty sure Nintendo hates money.
They have to hate money.
I'm thoroughly convinced they hate money, James.
Yeah, because there's so much shit they could do that would make them make more money.
Like the virtual console.
Exactly. Or
Like they're
even without the virtual console, if they just add more games to the online, I feel like more people would get it.
If they added different consoles to the online, made like the virtual console the reason to get the online service.
Yeah.
And you just have this vast library of fucking games to pick from all of the previous Nintendo consoles for like nothing.
Exactly. That would get more people to do it. A big issue, the games that they are drip feeding to us, it's not even a game a week.
yeah, it's
Mhm.
not.
But they're not good games.
Yeah, it's like, have you ever played the original Metroid Nintendo? It's not fun.
There's a reason they did
Sorry.
Zero Mission.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
not fun.
And even then, like, sure, Metroid is still a decent game. But they also put alongside Adventures of Lolo. Like, no. Or no, I think it was Solomon's Key. Like, who the fuck even knows about Solomon's Key?
Yeah, it's like where's Punch Out? Like that's a fun game. I enjoy that.
There's a lot of licensing issues with Punch-Out.
Well, they have it on the NES Classic.
They do.
Yes, they do, actually, yeah. That's the Mr. Dream version,
they
though.
clearly figure out
I
they
don't
figured
care
out the
about, I
licensing
don't
for
care if
something.
it's the Mr. Dream version. I just want Punch Out.
But yeah, they could put so many games on it. Even if they just stuck with NES, there's so many great NES games they could put on it that would make it more appealing than black box tennis.
I
Like-
mean, hey, they could even put Earthbound Beginnings on it. Just be like, yo, here's a series you guys would probably know. It's
Right.
Right.
Like, hey, you know about the series? I doubt you've played this. Here.
But imagine if they just put the whole fucking
they're
virtual
giving us,
console
like-
as the reason to
they're just-
get it.
They're just giving us like 3 games a month, I think, or something like that.
3 a month, yeah. And I don't think they've even announced what January's games are going to be.
Yeah, like, come on, Nintendo, what are you doing?
Nintendo, the more you do the more you do things right, the more you fuck it up.
You know what they should do?
What?
10 games a month. And divide it up, maybe 6 NES games, get us through that catalog. 2 Super Nintendo games, and maybe start putting, like, original Game Boy games. Just
That
start...
make it worth it.
I'd be okay with even a couple N64s.
Okay,
I think they would
N64s
wait on that.
No, N64s they could still charge for, because people will still buy Ocarina of Time for $20.
I know.
I'm holding out hope that they're going to release a Zelda HD pack.
Ooh, I would love that.
Imagine how awesome that would be. Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, and Twilight
Waker.
Princess all bundled together.
And on the Switch,
I'd pay copious amounts of money for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would pay more than 60. I would pay more than 60.
If you do 80, that's $20 per game, and that's
Yep.
Ocarina of Time 3D is $20. Majora's Mask is still 40 because Nintendo.
For some reason, yeah.
Wind Waker is 20, and Twilight Princess is still 60.
Yeah, see, here's the thing. I can do with it. Like, I still love Twilight Princess, but even if that wasn't there, I would still pay, like,
More than what it's worth.
yeah.
I would drop $60 just for Wind Waker.
Because
I
can we
would
get a Wind
too.
Waker HD on the Switch at least? Come on.
That would be so nice.
Yeah,
'Cause I
and
don't
fix
have
it
a
up a
Wii
little
U.
bit because the Wii U version has a lot of performance issues.
It does.
But it looks amazing, so I don't care.
Exactly. I don't understand how they got so many fucking performance issues on up. I don't get it.
I don't know. It's all the bloom.
I mean,
Probably.
I mean, Breath of the Wild's got performance issues on Wii U and Switch.
But in different spots, which is really funny.
And they're also very different games too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Actually, Terrell, how does Skyrim run on Switch?
Oh no.
From the bit I've played, it runs fairly well.
Okay.
But it's Skyrim.
But I haven't played a ton of it because I've already played Skyrim enough, but I just got it because
I just asked
it was
because
a
I'm
Chri-
starting
it was
to
a
get.
Christmas present last year. It was a Christmas present last year.
I got you. Yeah, I'm just asking because I'm starting to get a little bit of a Skyrim itch again.
No. Stop giving Todd Howard money.
I will buy it used.
No.
He's not getting money.
That's not giving Todd Howard money.
He's not getting your money, but he is getting the money of. Well, he's already gotten the money of someone else.
Yeah, some poor bastard already bought it. Yeah, I mean, plus playing it on the go. I mean, come on.
It runs decently from the little bit I have played. I haven't noticed anything glaring, but I've always played it in handheld, so
You know,
maybe I just overlooked it.
Nintendo was saying, like, games will run a lot better docked versus handheld. I haven't noticed that a whole lot. Like, I've noticed they run basically the same.
Xenoblade 2 is very noticeable in the resolution dip.
I mean, I can understand why they say they can make the argument that it runs better because it's got more power and it's upscaled.
And even then,
1080p.
the upscaling on Switch looks really bad.
It does.
Because I've been noticing...
for some games.
Well, I've just been
'cause,
noticing the Switch UI. It'll pop up on the corner of my monitor. Like, oh, Terrell's playing Smash Bros. And it's so pixelated.
Yeah, it's like Mario Kart, just like on the LCD screen, like looks amazing. And then
That's true.
you dock it, and then it just looks less amazing.
It looks like it did
still
on
looks
Wii U.
great, but it doesn't look nearly as good.
But yeah, it's interesting that they're like, oh, it's gonna run so much better, and it's like, no, it really doesn't.
No, it really doesn't.
Like, not
Anyway,
bad
do
mouth
we
in the
still have another
Switch.
game on the list?
Yes, but it's the game that I put on because people will be upset if we don't.
Oh, fair enough. But personally, yeah, I really like the Switch. The Switch is a fucking great idea and great execution of an idea, actually. I would say it's almost revolutionary.
Oh, it absolutely is.
But it's definitely got some growing pains, so when they ever because we all know Nintendo will do it. When the Switch 2 or whatever it is comes out, I hope they refine it.
The new Nintendo Switch XL?
Yes. I'd be okay with an XL version.
I mean, I think for XL, all they'd have to do is make bigger Joy-Cons.
Yeah, that's all they would have to do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like we were talking earlier. Make them
Just make them
like they split a DualShock
wider,
4 in
buttons
half.
bigger.
Just click them on there. Doesn't matter how
I'd be
it
okay
looks.
with this. I would be completely okay with this.
All right. So,
I have one little gripe about playing games in docked mode.
yes.
So when I was playing Let's Go Eevee in docked, trying to, just see how it was, I fucking hated it. Because you
Why
can
is
only
this?
play it with one Joy-Con.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if you have it in handheld, you can use both.
Because Nintendo wants you to use the waggle.
Yeah, they want you to use the Pokeball Plus.
Oh, yeah, they want you to drop more money on it. That's right.
See,
Yeah.
but it's fucking dumb because with the fucking one hand, with the one stick, I forget like button presses and stuff, but when I'm doing it in handheld, how I prefer to play the game now, it's all like very nice because I can move around with the one stick and do all the shit. And it's like, why, Nintendo?
Sweetie, it's almost like you don't realize that this is Nintendo.
I just want them to do things better.
Hopefully they'll do things better with the mainline Pokemon game.
That comes out maybe next year?
Yeah.
I heard next year, yeah.
Yeah, I've been hearing things about next year, but we have nothing to go off of, so.
They'll probably reveal
Hopefully.
it either in January or E3. There is no in between.
There isn't any in between because those are the only two times they do directs, isn't it?
Well, not the only two times, but those are like... Well, no, don't they do a direct in April-ish?
I think March.
March?
Well, then we
Yeah,
could get it
somewhere
then
around
too.
there. Just gotta wait till these fucking directs show up.
Yeah, it's
Hey.
probably going to be out next Christmas.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's what's gonna take them through the holidays. Because this year they had Smash, and Jesus Christ, it worked.
Oh, absolutely.
Didn't they sell the projected number of Switches this year, even though
I-
they were like down?
I don't know if they did that, but it sold 1 million copies in Japan alone.
Damn.
Yeah, and
I think they
believe
come really close to selling all the consoles they had predicted they would sell this year, which was like what, 20 million?
Something like that.
Yeah, I believe this year they outsold PS4.
Oh, they
Oh
dominated
no, they
Black
outsold
Friday.
all the consoles.
Yeah,
year.
so
They were
they're
the
doing good.
granted everybody else already has like a PS4 and stuff,
Yeah.
but PS4 hadn't been kicked off of its high horse.
No, but here's the thing: the Switch was the
Till
most
last
expensive
year.
console besides the like upgraded consoles,
That's true. That is true.
That is true.
and they'd only had like one real bundle for cheaper.
That's
which
fair,
was the Mario
actually.
Kart one.
You know what also surprises me? I go to GameStop and stuff, and I still see that people, like certain GameStop, still have Nintendo Switch in stock signs.
I mean, you needed them way when they like came out.
When they first came out, yeah, you needed them, but these are like new signs saying that they have Nintendo Switches in stock.
Because Nintendo just destroyed everyone.
You know who it
I
hasn't
can't
been
wait to
destroying
see the end of the
anyone?
year numbers.
Huh.
I can't wait to see the end of the year analytics.
You know what hasn't been destroying anyone? The PlayStation Classic Edition.
Ooh.
That is such a flop, dude.
It's not like why? Why did they
The
try?
the NES not the NES Classic, the SNES Classic can run the games better.
Yep.
So okay, here's the thing. PlayStation doesn't. I don't think they realize this, but Nintendo owns all the good games for their consoles. Sony,
It's
I
true.
don't think Sony doesn't anymore.
Well, with a lot of the games on the NES and the SNES Classics, they licensed a lot of them.
Well, yeah,
Which Sony could have done, but, and a lot of people agree with this sentiment, they basically made it in like a week and made a bunch to capitalize on the holiday season. That's
Yep.
why they're using the PAL ROMs, shitty hardware, they're using an open source emulator. Like, if they had taken just, I don't know, double the time to develop this thing,
You know,
it
2
would have been better.
weeks.
but it was obviously just done to get money. That's all they
It
wanted.
was.
Exactly. It's already down to like $60.
Anything Sony's doing nowadays is like for money. Like, oh, we're not gonna be at E3. It's like, okay, fuck you.
Yeah, they're
here.
gonna just rely on their PSX.
Which they didn't even do this year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
they didn't
like-
even do a PSX this year. So if it's not gonna be a consistent thing with Sony,
it's PS2 syndrome again, and
they've moved their headquarters to America.
yeah, and that's why I hate it because they're censoring all my Weeb games.
Yeah, Sony's no longer a Japanese-based company.
Yep.
But it's the PS3 all over again. PS4 did really well. They're gonna expect the PS5 to sell right out of the gate, and it's not gonna happen.
Well, it depends.
If-
How are they going to show off the PS5?
That's
Because if they do what they did with the PS3 or an Xbox One, absolutely not.
Well, and remember, a
But
big
here's
issue
here's
with...
Xbox coming out. They're going to pull a PS4.
well. Remember when the Xbox One came out, they had a completely different head of Xbox.
That's true. That is true.
When the Xbox One came out, they were banking on this being the center of your entertainment system.
But remember, they also quickly turned that around.
Yeah,
They did.
They
As soon as they got rid of the last CEO, or not CEO, or head at Xbox division, and got Phil Spencer in there, holy shit, it changed.
yeah. The
Phil
Xbox One
Spencer is a
completely
god.
different
I
console.
love that man.
But yeah, remember, the biggest issue with PS3 was their cell processor that no developers knew how to use.
And it was
Exactly.
too expensive when it came out.
Yeah, it was like $600.
800.
No, it was. Oh no, it was 800 for
The
a
big,
certain amount of
the
hard
big.
drive. Yeah, for the big
But they
Yeah,
were
for the
selling
big
they
hard
were
drive.
selling it at like a $300 loss per system.
yeah.
Like
Mhm.
Sony, sweetie.
Like what the hell is happening over there?
I hope they don't pull a similar shit.
and the
where they're
worst
like, let's
part
make
is,
something proprietary.
Because of the PS2, the Xbox 360 was rushed, and it was a horrible self-destructing console
here's
up until
what
they
I
revised
imagine.
it to the Slim.
When the PS5 is announced, I feel that not Nintendo, Sony's going to have cut corners on it, trying to make a maximum profit. I feel like it's going to be a PS4 Pro Plus. So
Well,
it will be able to
this is-
handle like base 4K games, but I feel like they're not going to put a UHD fucking Blu-ray player in it.
But
They're
McGee,
probably not going to change
Sony
the
has to play
DualShock
it
at
safe.
all.
because PlayStation's like their moneymaker. It's like that's what they rely on now.
Yeah, because
I
all
know.
their other departments are dead,
Yeah,
basically.
Microsoft they can
Except
sell
for the
Xbox
movie
One-
division. The movie division is
Microsoft,
on life
uh,
support.
Microsoft can sell Xbox One X's at a loss, and it doesn't matter because it's Microsoft.
They did not make
true.
one dime off of the original Xbox.
I know.
It doesn't matter. No, because Windows is a behemoth. That in and of itself, but excluding other Microsoft properties and shit going on, like
What I'm saying though is like I feel like Sony's going to cut a lot of corners that are like necessary for the next generation.
I don't feel like they will. I feel like they will play it safe because basically all they
cut
have to
corners
do.
with the PS4 Pro hardcore. They're relying on HDR, which they have HDR TVs that they can sell as well.
For next gen, basically all they have to do, Microsoft as well, is just make it stronger. That's all they have to do.
And
From
Microsoft
what it
already
sounds like, that's what
has
they're doing.
the most powerful console. Like, actually, there's no disputing that. So
And Xbox is already working on their next
Yeah.
generation system, which is supposed to be stronger than their strongest system ever now.
Because the Xbox is just turning into a PC. That's all it's doing.
Yeah, and that's
It is a PC.
that's
And it's
all.
awesome.
That's all the consoles have to do. Which, hell, even just base model PS4 and Xbox One are basically PCs.
Yeah, except they're 2013 PCs. So
They are. They're very, very weak 2013 PCs. They were like budget PCs back
Dude.
in 2013.
Some of the games they have on them still look excellent, though.
yeah,
They do.
They do.
I'm not saying it's impossible.
After they learned how to work with it. That's any console.
Yeah. I mean,
Because-
there's a reason fucking Uncharted 1 and The Last of Us look way different on PS3.
Oh yes, they do.
I'm probably gonna review this sometime next year. I picked up Sunset Overdrive and it just, oh my god.
It's different.
Yeah, it's early gen gaming.
When you realize that that's Insomniac Games, you're like, wait a minute, excuse me?
They use that same engine for Spider-Man.
I know.
Yeah, I own that, plus it's on Game Pass as well.
I know.
See, because like Microsoft's really kicking ass with all their services. Like they got 360.
They kick
and
ass with
original
services, they
Xbox
just don't have any
backwards
games.
compatibility. They got Game Pass, which is like, why the like that's amazing.
Game Pass
Like,
is
what the hell?
beautiful. I
From what I've
love it.
And this is even further off topic. From what I've been hearing, Sea of Thieves is actually added more shit.
They're making it better.
They're trying.
Come on, Rare, just fix it.
Rare, just make Conquer 2. Jesus Christ, you're with Xbox.
No, they don't even have to do that. They could just re-release Conquer in its original state, and it'll make them money.
Absolutely.
See, if
It'll make them money.
Nintendo, if they would just allow them, because those, Microsoft and Nintendo are kind of buddy-buddy right now. This is the perfect time for Rare.
Like Rare, like for right now, can re-release old games, get some extra profit, and then make new, better games.
You know, they actually did that with Rare Replay.
They did.
They did. But I don't want the Xbox version of Conquer. I want Conquer.
You know what they could do?
I want Conquer, but controls better. God damn.
Oh my god.
They could do Insane Trilogy, Reignited Trilogy versions of Banjo and Conquer.
That requires effort.
Kinda. It
Well, no,
requires
because
them to
because don't you have to
develop it
make a
again.
whole new engine for it?
You
I mean,
would?
they could just use the Unreal Engine.
Oh yeah, that's what Spyro did.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
That's what
you
Spyro
need
and
to use that,
what's
but
it called
it's-
did.
It's not just a simple like copy paste of the coding. They gotta like.
Oh yeah,
actually,
no,
like, work on
it's
it.
not a simple copy paste, but they know how to use the Unreal Engine. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Everybody knows how to use Unreal Engine.
Yeah, and plus backing from Microsoft, they have the resources to do it.
Yeah.
Literally, Microsoft would. Okay, here's how the board meeting would go. We want to re-release the original Conquer. We need to call Nintendo. Okay, they said okay. All right, we're gonna use the Unreal Engine. We'll be back in like 6 months.
Yeah,
See,
it would be so easy for them to do.
Because
The
Microsoft
board
just
meeting would be
throws
so
money at
easy.
everything. If it looks like it could be profitable, Microsoft will just fund it.
I know, because they have no games.
Well, that's gonna change. That's gonna change really quick.
Yeah,
Oh my god, Obsidian.
Not even just
Obsidian,
Obsidian,
Ninja
just
Theory.
everything else.
God,
Ninja Theory. They've got so many good developers.
I
Oh.
am honestly really upset that they bought Ninja Theory, just because that squashes all of my hopes for DMC Devil May Cry 2.
Ooh.
I know.
Because I mean, Hellblade
Okay,
was
so
decent.
what's
but-
this final game?
Oh,
I'm intrigued. We've been talking about this for like 20 this other shit, but for like 20 minutes.
that's fine. Kingdom
I know.
Hearts.
Oh.
So here's the thing. I want to play Kingdom Hearts 3, but I'm not going to just jump into 3 like Angry Joe is. Okay, I'm not stupid. And at the same time, I don't want to start the series because that's painful.
Yeah, Matthew, you saw I was trying to play through
Yes.
the first game, and I
Here's the thing.
kind of gave up.
I believe if you can get past the first game, it's better. But it's getting past the first game that hurts.
The first game is so not good.
Part of me feels like why do we have to play through it?
We could watch a playthrough.
You see, we have this resource to where we don't have to play through it.
Terrell, do you
watch someone?
Terrell, do you actually play games, or do you just watch people play games?
I actually play games, but I'm just saying, if you don't want to actually go through and play the first game, why don't you just watch someone do it? Like a silent Let's Play.
Fans, like all the Kingdom Hearts fans, have played they played all the games and they're super passionate about it. With a series like that, I think it's something you have to play. You have to sit down and go through it yourself.
Yeah, and so many Kingdom Hearts fans are like, these games have excellent gameplay. And it's like, which part of this shit show are you watching?
Probably everything past the first game.
Probably.
God, because, yeah, the first game is so painful.
It's so dated, you can tell, like, oh.
Like, no part of that, like, I feel like I know game design well enough to, even if I don't like a game, I can see why it's good. But the entire time playing Kingdom Hearts 1, I wanted to die. And actually, when I was streaming it, there were times where I'm like, okay, this is not bad, but these 18 things are.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, like, the main thing with Kingdom Hearts 1 is you gotta let the Disney content just keep you alive. And even then, dude.
I got to Olympus Coliseum, which I love Disney's Hercules.
Mm-hmm.
And even that wasn't enough for me to go back. I might eventually, but yeah, it's not looking like I'm going to beat the rest of the series by the time 3 comes out.
Yeah, 3's coming out soon. It's coming like next month.
Like 2 or 3 weeks,
Shit. Shit. Oh, God. I see what you guys are saying. I'm just one of those things of, James, if you want to die every time you play it, and you've tried to play it, I feel like you have a path. You know what I mean? To just go on YouTube, find a silent Let's Play, and watch it.
Yes,
just so you understand. You know what I mean?
Terrell,
it's like one of those things.
The Kingdom Hearts story is so complicated. Even Squaresoft doesn't understand it.
Okay, then Jesus Christ, I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
See, and here's the thing. I don't doubt that Kingdom Hearts 3 is gonna be a good game.
I'm sure it'll be great.
No.
I'm concerned of like a lot of things because basically Square Enix has made the Kingdom Hearts director, he's Final Fantasy man now, and he didn't want to be. And I feel like, because that's why Kingdom Hearts 3 took so long, because he has to work on all this other crap now. And I feel like that's just going to degrade a lot of things.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that Final Fantasy VII remake that was announced 3 years ago, I don't know where it is.
That was supposed to be episodic so the parts
no.
could get out faster.
No.
Yo.
I remember what happened. They completely
scrapped the project. And they've
restarted.
They've restarted. Yeah, they scrapped the first idea, and now they're doing another one. They're trying again.
They had 2 years of progress and got rid of it all.
Yep.
I hate video games.
I do too.
It's so weird. Video games are like
Japanese companies. Japanese companies are a different kind of hell than Western companies. Because
It's
Western
true.
companies are just greedy. Japanese companies, I don't know what's wrong with them. They've got something.
They're out of their minds.
Video games is the weirdest like art form.
It really is, because with movies, it's very cut and dry. Like, yeah,
With
this movie's
movies,
getting made.
like,
This movie isn't
we
getting
have-
made.
With movies, it's you're right. It's very cut and dry, but there's also like actual efforts to remember what is good and like actually study it, like properly study cinema and like how it affected us as a culture. Whereas, and also cataloging like all the movies and stuff like that, and keeping all the stuff. Whereas with video games, Nintendo's shutting down ROM sites, which is for some of these games the only way they will ever be remembered.
Unless Nintendo re-releases them, which we know they won't.
They don't have the rights to some of these games because they're third-party games that no longer exist. The third party is gone.
But McGee, Nintendo's already acting like judge, jury, and executioner for all these ROMs.
I know.
They don't care if they own it, if they own the full rights to it or not. They're just gonna take it down if it's a Nintendo game.
I know. But you know what I'm saying, right? Like,
and that's stupid. Like,
we
you're
don't
not releasing the virtual console, and you're taking down.
We are at a point where we could offer a video game history class somewhere, but we don't because we don't have it properly cataloged or anything. There's no one trying to because it's a industry and a big corporation thing.
Well, and see, that's where you're not necessarily wrong, just misguided. A lot of people are trying, just the companies are not.
Yeah, the companies
Exactly.
are completely against it.
They don't want it to become the movie industry. They want to have games as a service.
Yeah, and that is something that's definitely different. They're interested about milking as much money as they can out of it.
Out of every game.
Yep. Whereas the movie companies, like, yeah, they milk shit all the time, but they're like, that's fine.
Like, Jesus Christ, the what's it called series? Fast and the Furious.
Oh,
That's a movie being milked. Call of Duty, that's a different type of milking. We're gonna milk you every year for a new game.
well, hey, at least this year.
And buy our microtransactions, all of them.
This year they made bearable PUBG.
They did. However, the day after I released that review, they implemented heavy ass microtransactions and really started almost killing off the community that they had just built.
Christ.
All that goodwill and stuff that they got, gone.
Yo, we should be
They
grateful.
started charging people out the ass for the ability to grind out shit. Like, if you wanted a certain skin, not only did you have to buy the thing for real money, you had to play for 12 hours.
We should be grateful that other industries are not looking at the game industry and trying to get ideas. Because imagine how shitty it would be if you went to go see Avengers Endgame and the screen pops up, please pay an extra $2.99 to watch the post-credit scene.
Oh my god.
Please go to this website or scan with your phone's
do
QR reader.
Do casual gamers not understand this is horrible, but they keep just giving them money?
I don't know, man. I really have no clue.
Because Rockstar, because of their fucking the way online works, they made billions of dollars.
It's really dumb. Fucking.
I feel like Rockstar is one of those exceptions, though, just because they're still releasing a lot of really good content.
No, they release good single-player games. It's when multiplayer comes out where you can tell it's just designed to make money.
It's very clear. It's a very clear distinction. You can tell what's Rockstar and what's Take-Two.
Well, what I'm saying, though, I haven't spent a dime on GTA Online, but they still add so much shit for everyone.
It's yeah, but do you have fun in GTA Online anymore? Because I don't.
I used to.
Yeah, I used to. Not anymore.
Every now and again, me and Matthew get an itch and we play it for a couple of hours.
Yeah, but even then, the grind to make money is just so bad.
It is.
And if the microtransactions were worth it, that'd be okay, but they're not. $100 for $8 million, that's basically $5 in GTA money.
Yeah.
Yeah, they broke their economy. Well, kinda. From what I understand, not having money is a minority thing.
Yeah, for people
because
that have...
they just created that grindy culture, and everybody people play it every day.
And that's why there's the meme that GTA and Red Dead 2 are your second jobs.
Uh-huh.
Well, the big issue with those as well, they are banking on people doing the heists and shit. Whereas I am someone that hates playing with people.
Well, the heists don't even give that much money now. in
Like, if
comparison
you
to
want to make
what
money, you
games
need to do
cost.
the enterprise stuff.
Still, that's the same shit, though. You're still playing with a bunch of people. At least that's what they want.
I mean, you
Except
don't have to play it with
but they
people.
don't
Matthew
want
knows
you to
this
make- They
firsthand,
don't
but
want
it's
you to
just
make money
boring.
because they incentivize it. People destroying all your hard work.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know.
Here's the one thing, though. Rockstar still makes amazing first single-player content. Their care and detail that they do put into games, it shows. What Take-Two wants with the online, they can have. At the end of the day, you can still play that single player and have hours upon almost years of fun.
Yeah.
Rockstar, like, that's the one thing I really like about Rockstar still, is even though, Take-Two and all that is breathing down their necks to make online the cash cow it is, they don't hinder themselves by only focusing online when it comes to developing a game. They have a complete game that you buy start to end.
Yeah.
When you pick it up on day one, $60.
And I feel like the way that Rockstar operates their bullshit is something more companies should do. Because nowadays it's just like shitty, half-baked game. Give us all of your money if you want it fixed.
Exactly.
And sometimes they don't even fix it.
Exactly.
Like For Honor, that made money, so they just left it. Rainbow Six Siege, that didn't make money, so they actually made a good game out of it.
Yep.
Like, come on, Ubisoft, what the fuck?
You expect these companies to, like, care.
Well, because the way Rockstar works, it's like they make a GTA just without the online makes so much money alone.
GTA without the online made fucking billions.
Yeah. And then
In the first couple days, they had made $1 billion. It was something ridiculous.
That just gave them even more money.
And then online
because
came out.
GTA is a behemoth of a series.
And Red Dead Redemption 2 was nothing to squabble at. It made a lot of money really quickly.
It just wasn't GTA numbers because you can't.
It wasn't GTA numbers, no.
Everyone knows
Which
GTA.
sucks because Red Dead was way better. I hated GTA 5.
Well, you can blame the news for making GTA a household name.
Yeah.
That's true. That is true.
But like I'm still playing on Red Dead Redemption 2 and I fucking love it.
I really need to get back to it. I haven't
That too.
played it pretty much
I
since
keep
I
getting
played
sidetracked with other things too, and that's why I haven't finished it. But it's just what they make quality complete games, single player experiences, and then they do online. Whereas I feel like a lot of places do online and then tack something on.
Like, it's just sad to see what this industry is becoming.
It is. Honestly, I kind of wish Rockstar could break away from Take-Two and be an independent developer and publisher.
I don't think they want to.
I don't think they want to either, because the Take-Two money is good money.
Yeah, I was about to say that'd be taking away a lot of funding.
But holy shit, can you imagine if they had no people to answer to?
They'd still fucking monetize the hell out of it. You know damn well they would.
Oh yeah, no, damn well that they would. But at the same time, just imagine what they could do if they had no one to answer to and they could just do what they wanted. Which they kind of do anyway. They made fun of their CEO in the game. Why can't I hear you? What?
What?
Okay, now I can hear. Matthew, I couldn't hear Matthew for some reason. I still
wasn't
can't.
talking.
Oh, it was flashing. It's weird.
I
know.
think he just has enough background noise going on to make the thing light up.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Just a little.
Anyway, but the the loan shark money guy, I can't remember his name, the German guy in Red Dead 2, James.
Oh, yeah. What's his face? Not Strauss.
I think it is. No, it is Strauss. His name is Strauss.
Is it?
Yeah. People have speculated that he is a mockery of the CEO of Take-Two Interactive. My mom's watching football.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how accurate that is, but who knows?
I can't remember what his name is. Let me look.
It is Strauss. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm pretty sure it's Strauss.
Take-Two. The reason why they say that is because the CEO of Take-Two, his name is Strauss.
I mean, pretty sure that's a very common name.
I'd like to believe that they do that because
at the end, does it really? Doesn't.
I know, but I just like to imagine that Rockstar is like nodding that yeah, we don't exactly agree with this either, and we're gonna make fun of it.
I don't know why you wouldn't agree, because you're making billions of dollars. Even if they take their cut, you're still getting billions of dollars.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean, though. Like, this man is milking this shit for money, and that's all he cares about.
Same could be said for all the publishers. Like, it sucks.
It's true.
See, because EA, like, Battlefront 2 now, it's playable. Like, Jesus Christ.
It's actually kind of fun.
It is. I mean, sure, I didn't pay $80 for it like this one guy did. I paid $7, but, you know.
Right.
It's playable now. You don't have to. You can actually play the game and get rewards for playing the game.
Yep.
But that took the game failing.
It took it failing and almost like having government intervention.
Not almost having government intervention. It's real, and EA doesn't like it.
EA's getting taken to court.
Good.
Are we gonna? Do I need to stop my recording, or are we still going?
Yeah, we should probably end it.
Yeah. We've been on this rant for a minute.
Well,
for a hot minute.
I'm gonna just stop the. Anybody want an outro? Or are we just done?
I'm gonna say the N-word.
Oh God, no.
Yeah, please no. I don't want to edit this.
You'll be fine.
I don't want to put the 20 seconds of effort into it.
Yep.
Alright. Well, thank you everybody for watching, if you actually watched after this kind of chaos.
I watch your podcast. Hey.
I kind of do want to continue, like, I kind of want to start a podcast with us three that's a regular show.
Patreon.
No.
Patreon.
I want to make that a Patreon goal.
No.
We need to get more subs before we have a Patreon.
$1,000 a month, we'll start doing this.
Jesus Christ. We have to do taxes and shit related to that, though.
$1,000 a month. 8,000. No. 4,000 a month. That way we all get 1,000 and we can pay someone to do the taxes for us.
Okay, what if we became a non-profit?
That'd be stupid.
Yeah.
No, if we become a non-profit, are you still recording?
Yes.
Stop. Goodbye, you motherfuckers. We talked about video games and bullshit for like what, an hour and a half.
Yeah, way too long. All right, I'll stop.